Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Reata Horsemanship. I'm Luke Brown. I'm very excited to be with you here today on Motivational Monday. The horse that I have behind me, this is George. He's a thoroughbred that came to me last week. I just got him started today. We're still working on spatial awareness there. And this is the end of his first session today, and he's just doing really well. He's a very smart horse. He's real sensitive, and got him pretty well desensitized to rest with a stick and string and back to his hindquarters. Not quite behind him or ground tied yet, but got that done and got a lot of stuff started today. A lot of groundwork done with him, and he's just going to come along just right peachy, I think. And today for Motivational Monday, I was reading the book again this morning called The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. And in there, he's talking about, get a little space there. He's talking about desire, and he says that there is no more powerful force in the world than one's own desire. And he even talks about how it's more powerful than the strongest medicine is one's own desire. See, every time he decides to walk forward, I'm going to back him up because I didn't ask him to come forward. Anyway, as part of that initial training process, David Schwartz talks about in that book, he tells a story of a young woman. She's relatively young, and she just had, her husband had just passed away a couple months prior to this, and then she was diagnosed with cancer, and she was diagnosed with terminal cancer. And that terminal cancer was that basically the doctor said she only had a couple months to live. Well, she had a 2-year-old son who she wanted to make sure he got to college. That was her greatest desire, is that her son got to college. And you can imagine in this situation what a challenging emotional circumstance she was under. But she had this great desire to see her son through college. And so her husband, who had passed away, had left her a retail store. And so she wanted to use that business, the retail store, and save up money and make enough money to put her son through college. And of course, she was diagnosed with this terminal cancer. Well, she had multiple surgeries, and every time she went into the doctor said, you only have a couple months to live. Well, she had this great desire to send her son, to see her son go through college and to pay for that. And so, sure enough, 20 years later, her son ended up going through college. She put him through college, and after he graduated college, just a few weeks later, she passed away. And it was quite touching to hear that story this morning in that book, The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, and to hear how powerful desire can be. And we really don't understand the power of the mind. We don't really understand the power of desire. But if you have a great desire to do something, or to be something, or be someone, then you can certainly achieve that in life if you believe that you can achieve it. And I often ask myself, or even after listening to this story and hearing about desire and how it's more powerful than the strongest medicine, I was wondering to myself, what are the things that I desire in life, and yet I don't believe that I can achieve them? And what are the things that other people desire in their lives, and yet I don't believe they can achieve them? Like my kids, for example. If my kids want to achieve something and they have a great desire to do that, who am I to shut those dreams down and dampen that desire and dampen that belief that they can get something done in their life? And I think we do that with ourselves, we do that with other people, we do that with our spouses. And what I want to encourage you to do, sorry about that, we just have to keep working on it. Until he'll stand still, I'm just going to keep asking him to back up. And once he stands in that spot, then I'll leave him alone. But think about things in your life that you really want. Things that you've wanted for a long time, and maybe you don't believe that you can achieve them. Most of the things that we desire in life, if we have a belief that we can achieve them, then we can achieve them. We certainly can achieve them. And but most of the time, people don't achieve what they desire in life because they don't believe that they can achieve those. So believe that your desires are real, believe that your desires are godly, and believe that what you want to achieve in life, as long as it's wholesome and good and it's going to help yourself or help others, believe in those desires and believe that you can achieve them, and that those desires are so powerful. Just like this woman who lived 20 years to see her son through college, when the doctors every few months were saying she just had a couple months to live. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Until next time, be thankful, live with purpose, live with passion, and as always, stay safe in the saddle.